Hello, in this video I am going to discuss an important physical process involved in movement of particles, namely diffusion. There are some other physical processes also like osmosis and imbibition, but diffusion is the simplest process among all. So let's see what is diffusion. We are witnessing the process of diffusion in our day-to-day life in various ways. When we open a perfume bottle or when we burn an agarbatti, very soon its smell becomes evenly distributed throughout the room. Similarly, when we add some sugar into a cup of tea or coffee, sugar particles dissolve in it and equally distributed throughout the cup. These are all by the process of diffusion. So let's see what is diffusion or what is the definition of diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of particles or molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. And here the diffusing particles can be either solid, liquid or gas. And here diffusion takes place due to the kinetic energy of particles. So from this picture, the process of diffusion is very clear to us. Here the concentration, this is the first case where concentration of diffusing particle is more here. Here no particles are there. So after some time, we can see the particles are evenly or equally distributed throughout the space. So this is because of the movement of these particles from their higher concentration to their region of lower concentration. So particles move from their high concentration area to their low concentration area. So this is the definition of diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of particles or molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. There is another term related to diffusion, that is diffusion pressure or dP. So what is diffusion pressure? Diffusion pressure or dP is the pressure carried by the diffusing particles. The diffusing particles always carry a pressure which is known as diffusion pressure. And here diffusion pressure is always directly proportional to the concentration of diffusing particles. That means high concentration where high concentration of diffusing particles is present, at that region dP will be high. So diffusion always takes place from a region of higher diffusion pressure to a region of lower diffusion pressure along a diffusion pressure gradient. So this will be the direction of diffusion. Diffusion, we know diffusion always takes place from the region of high concentration to a region of low concentration of particles. So here we learned that dP is directly proportional to concentration of diffusing particles. So we can say diffusion takes place from high diffusion pressure region to low diffusion pressure region. There are some other factors affecting diffusion. The rate of diffusion increases if the diffusion pressure gradient is also similar to concentration gradient, and when this gradient becomes steeper, the diffusion rate will be more. So rate of diffusion increases when the diffusion pressure gradient is steeper. The second factor which is affecting diffusion is temperature. When temperature is more, rate of diffusion also increases. So rate of diffusion increases when the temperature is increased. Another factor is density of diffusing particles. So when the density of diffusing particle is lesser, rate of diffusion increases. Another point which is affecting diffusion is the medium through which diffusion occurs. When the medium is less concentrated, then also rate of diffusion increases. So these are the four different factors affecting diffusion. One is the diffusion pressure gradient, second one temperature, third one density of diffusing particle, and the fourth one is medium. I hope all of you understood well the process of diffusion. Now we are going to learn the significance of diffusion in plant system. In plants, diffusion takes place in some important physical processes like respiration and photosynthesis. We all know the essential step in exchange of gases during respiration and photosynthesis is simple diffusion. Here gaseous exchange during respiration and photosynthesis takes place by the process of simple diffusion. Secondly, in stomatal transpiration also, we know in stomatal transpiration, the last step is diffusion of water vapors from substomatal chamber into outer atmosphere through open stomata. So here also diffusion plays an important role. And thirdly, it plays a significant role in passive salt uptake also. So in this way, diffusion plays an important role in plant physiological systems. I hope all of you understood well about diffusion. Thank you.